Hey guys, it's Monster with another review, and this is the Ready Player One MechaGodzilla, which I got off AliExpress, which is basically a site similar to Wish. They just sell bootleg and Chinese type products. So yeah, got him nearly a month ago, and he's pretty sick. I believe he was the Type C or something. So he's got some shading throughout his body. And he's got the red highlights kinda up around his neck area and his legs. So yeah, he's pretty sick. And I was very impressed with this figure when I got him. And yeah, let's turn around his arm or his hand, because it's facing the wrong way. There we go. I believe his design was inspired off of the poster Godzilla design from I think it was the 93 movie. But yeah, let's get a closer look at it. Here he is up close. Let's get it to focus on his face. Kinda. There you go, you can see his little pupil. Right there. It's a red eye with a little darker red spot in the middle of it as a pupil. You can see some of the red highlights around his neck area there. And I like this little red light here. Reminds me of the Ultraman thing. That symbolizes his energy. Go all the way around. His spikes are very hard. They're like hard plastic. He kind of reminds me of one of them scrap dragon things. If you guys have seen on like Facebook or whatever. People building things out of scrap parts. His tail, super detailed. Yeah, I'm gonna focus a little. It's hard to see on camera, but there are little gold spots or like bronze dry brushing over this tail. You see in the glare there. That's pretty awesome looking. He does have little red specks all around his legs. And there. Looks very nice. And his hands are very reminiscent to that old poster version. To focus. There we go. It's got all sorts of cords and wires coming out of him. His back view. And he is articulated like you'd expect a NECA figure to be. And I believe NECA did get the rights to the movie to make figures off it, but I don't think they ever did. And there's no sort of a trademark on him either. So that's kind of weird. But yeah. There's the belly. And yeah, I do not have any Iron Giant figures to compare him with. But let's go over his articulation. So basically, his head is on a swivel here. All his joints on mine are like super tight, so I'm just going to show you briefly what he can do. So his head does that, his jaw, this is about as far as it can close. And it can open about yay far. I had to pry it open a little bit just to get the beam in. But yeah, he can kind of sort of look up, not really. But yeah, he's kind of a complicated figure. And then he has another neck joint here at the shoulders, which is super tight. I'm not gonna force it. It's cringy. And then he's got shoulders. They go up and down. And then this piece, I think it's on its own little ball joint. I'm not positive. But yeah. Go out kinda far. Yeah, he's hard to articulate. His elbows, they're a little loose, but they go about 90 degrees. So you can do the robot. Then they also have a swivel here just below the bicep. So they can go out about yay far. So there. You can probably even 360 it if you got the clearance for that. And his hand is on a hinge. And a little, not really ratcheted, but it's kind of like a spring type thing. But it's not a spring. I'm not exactly sure what type of hinge it is. But it's kind of cool. And then he does have a crunch thing here for his chest air region. It's extremely tight, so I'm not going to try and force it, but there is a joint there. I'm going to guess it's a ball joint. And then his thighs can go out somewhat like that and get a wide stance. And back in. And go up and down. Up. You can get it farther than that. Mine's just stiff. And then back. About yay far. Alright, and then his knees. He's got these weird joints on the knees. So you can straighten his knee all the way out like that. You can break a leg. And then almost 90 degrees back. And then he does have an ankle here. Like that. It doesn't move too far. But you can get him on like a crawling position like that. And that's neat. And his feet. They're on the kind of slight ball joint thing. And they can turn side to side. His toes are kind of a soft plastic material, so be careful with them. They might not handle his weight too well. So, yeah. And mine's right ankle thing, whatever you call it, is a little bit loose, so he likes to sink down on that side. Then now to the tail. Basically, you can't get it straight completely, but he's got a ball joint here at the base. It comes disconnected, so you just gotta pop it in. And then you might need to heat it up because it's hard plastic. And then here in the middle, it's got another ball joint, but it doesn't really move that much. Just about that far. Maybe like a centimeter. That's about it for the tail. Oh, actually, right here there's another joint. Sorry. So about somewhere around here is another joint. But you can't get that much movement. But yeah, that's about it for articulation. Now, comparisons. Here he is with the Bandai Soul Chugokin poster MechaGodzilla. So you can see the similarities in them. They both got the wires sticking out of the arms and stuff. And the missile-looking fingers. Very similar. And also square forearms. Sorry, the camera keeps falling. My stand's a little loose. But yeah. Also similar teeth. And yeah, basically very futuristic looking. So that'll be it for comparisons. I will put up like a picture of kind of the evolution of them. And yeah, thanks for watching.